All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's part 2 of completing a practice assignment on NoRedInk. Now that we have mastered what we need to claim credit for it. You'll know you've mastered it because it gives you great big indications, sort of like this. Ta-da! But you can also go to the actual page referring to that particular practice assignment. If you're not exactly sure how I got here, watch this. If you go back to the same page and it says continue practice, you can click right here and it will show you. Look at this. Boom. That means I'm rocking it. 100% right there. And this one says 94%. Now granted, 94% isn't the same as 100, but I'm really only worried if you're below 80%. If you're below 80%, I would like you to show me that you really know this information. So once you're here, you're golden. I'm no longer worried. If you're worried and you want to keep going, go for it, but I'm happy. So in order to claim credit, go on back to your page on Schoology, and you are now going to submit that you are done. There's really not a whole lot of proof here. I'm taking your word for it. So here's how you do it. Click on this right here, and it's going to open up a box for you. Now you got a couple of different choices. First of all, the upload is only for when you're actually uploading a document. We're not doing that here, so you want to click Create. All right. Now once you are here, you can go on ahead and tell me that you are done. Now here's the simplest way to do this. Done. Period. Then you submit it. Boom. Okay, happy camper, you are now ready to move on to the next piece. Here's the only thing. If you do that and submit that you are done, and it turns out that you are not done, then you have automatically bought yourself a week's worth of time in my support classes. Again, it's not punishment, but I'm assuming one of two things here. Either one, you're not responsible enough to be honest with me here, or two, you don't understand, and that I'm going to need to go ahead and give you some additional teaching so that you know how to do this part correctly. So make sure that you are in fact done here. Now, if you are at the point where you're like, I think I did it all right, but I'm really not sure, then don't tell me you're done. Go ahead and tell me exactly what you think. Go to Create and say, I think I'm done, Mr. Scott, but can't tell for sure. All right, what this does is this tells me that you need a little bit of help, and that's fine. This does not buy you a week's worth of support classes. What it does is tells me that you want to know that I have gone over your work and I can go ahead and clarify whether or not you're done. But guess what? I'm going to do that with all of you anyways. I'm not going to take anyone's word for being done. I'm going to go in and check everyone's work and make sure that they actually are done. So if you tell me you're done and I check it and you're done, then we're golden, we're done. Okay? You move on to the next piece. If, on the other hand, you give me one of these and say, can you please check and get back to me? And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm not only going to check and see if you're done, but I'm going to report back and tell you, hey, you know what? You're right. You are done. You're doing it exactly right. Or I will say, you know what? Not exactly. When can we meet so I can show you exactly how to do this? And then we'll go ahead, we'll meet, and I'll teach you how to do it. If you need a little bit more help after one 15-minute session, we'll do that too. But this is how you claim credit for that, and how I know whether or not you're ready to move on and retake the test. So that if you originally got a test that you're not score that you're not happy for with this one, then we will retake it, and you will go ahead and get a score that you're going to be happy with. So that's how you claim credit. That's how you show me that you're ready, and that is how you learn your grammar skills.